Good afternoon. Well, good morning still. It's 11:52. I want to talk to you about a quick subject, just a very, very quick subject. Yesterday, there was a post on Facebook, and it was a picture of a man lying down. It's not just a normal man. It looks like a spiritual man, a very enlightened man lying down, and a woman, very enlightened woman with loads of eyes for hairs and everything, kissing the man on the forehead, the lying down man on the forehead. And the people, or whoever put it up, said that to kiss a soul. And basically it was a bit more than that. I'll get you later, but that prompted me to answer and take a screen capture of the picture, edit it, take what they said away, only keep the picture of the two, and then make a post from that. And the post I made was called "To Kiss a Soul." To kiss a soul. So I'm going to read "To Kiss a Soul" to you. I'm going to read "To Kiss a Soul" to you, and then I'm going to, because I wrote it in a rush, but we're going to talk about it further. Okay. So let's start. The soul is not physical. You can't kiss the soul from the physical world. The only way. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'll start again. Bear with me. Sorry. I'll start again. Bear with me.
Good evening.
Let me turn this on.
It's 10:11. It was 10:10 a minute ago.
Okay. The soul is not physical. You can't kiss the soul from the physical world. Only way would be to love that person with all your heart. This will make their soul and your soul gravitate towards each other. That's when, if your souls feel the need to kiss, they will. Think. When you find your true lover, both your souls dance as you have sex. When you're with the wrong soul, or when you're with the wrong lover, both your souls sit, bored, waiting for you to finish. Your soul knows what you need. Your physical body is a confused being. So your soul won't follow it unless it reads 100% love from your lover who is kissing you on your forehead. Your good soul never commits unhappy acts with you. Physically, you can find yourself in love with the wrong person. It's called physical attraction. When you find your soulmate, it will be something else that keeps you two bonded. The middle part of your forehead is significant to the thinking eye, the third eye. But it is a physical enhancer that when one grows sensitive to, one can literally close your two eyes and still leave your third eye on. Understand, the spiritual world is separated from this physical world. But what happens there does manifest here, vice versa. So one needs to connect to the physical self. One needs to connect to one's physical self. It is simple. You start by loving you, feeding you only with natural foods, clean water, clean air, sun, and earth. You start by connecting to life. You are 20% earth, 80% water. Air is absolute. Sun, photosynthesis. Life, four sides of a pyramid. You need to attach yourself back to life to open the doors to the other side. And this is how you can choose to kiss a soul. This is how you kiss one soul. And then Ralph lives in my house, or lived in my house. He passed away a few weeks ago. His mom just arrived from Holland. No, I just went to see her. And so many things are going on, and I'm just thinking to myself, hold on. Now, get this. Let me give you dynamics that people do not see. Yeah? You find yourself, yeah, get this. Because we're no longer spiritually aware of ourselves, yeah? It means this is what's happening, yeah? But this is someone's blueprint, yeah? This is what someone arranged, yeah? Watch this. The human, yeah? Let me just give you, let me just draw and show you what life really is, yeah? Let me just draw it and show you. So please follow me. Oh, okay, before we go any further, yeah, I'm going to tell you something that in my country, yeah, they say, yeah, you see the word to fight, yeah, to fight someone, yeah, or yeah, two people fighting, yeah, we say entokwa, yeah, entokwa, which means fighting, but my people, when you ask them, they'll say fighting, yeah, but it's wrong. My people have forgotten themselves, and I'm going to remind you, yeah? Watch. Hold on. Okay, so what does entokwa mean? Okay, when you're fighting, what do? You throw blows, you throw legs, yeah? Well, my people, they're not saying fight, but they're saying don't throw just like that. And to means don't throw, kwa means just like that or foolishly. Meaning my people are telling you, yeah, be strategic with every blow you throw. Yeah? Be thoughtful with every blow you throw. Because entokwa, don't throw it just like that. Because why? If you throw it stupidly, yeah, you could get caught out, uppercut. So entokwa, that's what we call fight. Even the word is warning you that once you find yourself in entokwa, that be careful and throw carefully. Yeah. So watch. This is entokwa. Yeah. This is entokwa. What we're about to do. I want you, yeah, to be happy in it. So I'm going to fight with the powers that be by exposing the truth to you. Listen. You are water, 80%. Water has energy. It means you see you. The energy of water flows through you. You are earth, 20%. It means you see whatever you see earth do, yeah, whatever energy earth can produce, yeah, you do it too. So you, whatever energy earth gives, you can give. Oh. I go bread.
Angela's favorite song is coming.
It feels like just the other day that we were done. I was trying to do what's wrong and then I said you wrong. From that moment on I knew you were the one. I'm waiting on you for only in return. We were sitting for hours so by anyone.
Sorry. Okay, get this. So the energy of Earth, whatever Earth does, you do. Yeah? Air is absolute to you. Air. And we all know, yeah, that air has energy. Yeah? Wind energy, whatever energy. But get this, without air, nothing's moving, even you. Yeah? So that's free. And then sun, photosynthesis, yeah? And obviously, we use sun to light electricity and everything. Yeah? Energy. These are 4 sources of energy. Yeah? These are 4 what? Sources of energy. These are 4 sources of absolute energy that the human is always fighting to tap into. Solar energy, wind energy, gas energy, petrol energy, fossil energy, water energy, wave energy, yeah? But all these energies, yeah, are doing the same thing we're trying to get them to do for us to give us electricity, but they're just doing them naturally inside you. Hence why you have the energy to move. It means you see you have what in Ghana they call tumi. Tumi, yeah, tumi, they say, yeah, means power. But tumi doesn't mean power. Because why? In English, yeah, in Chi, in Hebrew T99 phonetic Chi, if I say utumi, yeah, what I've said is, were you able to do it? Where in that sentence, the word able is tumi, utumi, yeah, were you able to do it? So get this, the word tumi is not power, it means ability. So, for example, God's ability was putting water, earth, air, sun together to create life. That was his ability. He's capable. So basically they're saying, if you have tumi is your capability. What you're capable of doing, what you're able to do. In other words, it's greater than power. It is power. Because what you're able to do is the power that you wield in your hands. You see what I mean? So going back to souls and kissing a soul, yeah? Watch this. You get 2 people, yeah? And they find themselves in love. But it's a physical attraction. Because we're no longer, listen, you can never, listen very, very carefully to me, yeah? You can never find yourself in a soul-mate kind of love situation if you're not a spiritual person. Because the soul is a spiritual being. So in order for you, yeah, to find yourself with your soul partner, you have to be aware of your soul and be in touch with your soul. In order for your soul to then say that's because get this, it's not the physical body that's deciding whose partner it is. It is the soul which knows who your partner is, but it knows it through the soul world. So your soul automatically knows that's who I'm meant to be with. That's the soul I'm meant to be with. But the problem is, yeah, they can be together. You see, this is what happens. You find yourself, yeah. Actually, you know what? Okay, let's finish. So you find yourself together with someone, but it's a physical attraction, yeah. So you have sex, yeah. You have kids, yeah. These kids, yeah, were not produced, yeah, out of spiritual love, yeah. These kids were produced out of physical attraction. Therefore, you see these kids, you could say, yeah, they are fruits of the flesh. Yeah, fruits of the flesh. Why? Because get this, you see your soul. Your soul would not join you in anything you do that it knows you're not meant to be doing. Meaning, you're having sex with someone that you're physically attracted to. Yes, you're having physical fun, but your soul is sat there bored. And you see that person, because your soul is not gravitating to their soul, it means that their soul is also bored. It means what you both are doing, yeah, is basically, yeah, it's fleshy stuff. Yeah? But if you want your child to be, yeah, of flesh and spirit, yeah, then you both have to be spiritually connected. And you would feel, you would know that, listen, when you're spiritually connected, yeah, and when you find your lover, yeah, who's also spiritually connected, it don't matter how pretty she is, yeah, listen carefully to this, yeah, she could be, yeah, Miss World, and you are the only one who doesn't find her attractive as everyone else does. But get this, you always say, is the way she laughs. Everyone talks about her face, her contours, her this and that. But you always say, but you're the one with her, and you always say, I just love her laughter. And they will ask you, when you met her, yeah, what is it that attracted you to her? And then your answer would be, not because she's pretty. I turned around and I just saw this girl sat there with the prettiest eyes I could see. Or I turned around and I just saw, yeah, the cutest, something about her. You understand what I'm saying? Now, let me tell you something, yeah. When the soul is involved, yeah, because the soul is specific. The soul is individualistic. So it looks for individualistic traits that identify its lover, your lover. So understand this, yeah. You are water, earth, air, sun. So like right now, I'm in this room, yeah. Water's here, earth is here, sun is here, air is here, and then my physical body is here. So imagine, yeah. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. At the bottom, draw 1 line. Basically, it looks like you're wearing a crown. You're wearing the 4 energies, yeah? You're wearing the 4 energies that make you. Water, earth, sun, and air. Yeah? So you're wearing it. So watch this. These are the 4 energies that make you. Yeah? So when I'm in the room with you, yeah? What I want you to understand, yeah, this is what is actually happening. There are 5 of me in the room and 5 of you in the room. So, when I meet you, earth meets earth, water meets water, air meets air, sun meets sun. And this is the only time that these elements get to have a coherent voice through the human being. Because it is only through life, yeah, do these 4 come together. Because when you look at earth, although they are together, they are separate. Air is not able to hold water, water is not able to hold air, sun is not able to hold, they're not able to communicate with each other. But only through the human, earth and water are together, air joins in, and the sun, photosynthesis, joins in. And by keeping me and you up, they get to have a voice like I am. Right now, 5 elements are speaking to you. Earth, water, sun, air, my body as a whole, and my soul. So get this. When you find yourself in conversation with me, yeah, 10 elements are in the room. But watch. Are both our souls in the room? Because if I've got a good soul and you have a bad soul, my soul would have told me not to meet you because it doesn't like you. But if my physical body goes ahead and meets you, my soul is not present in that room. It would not be an accomplice to your demise. It wants to keep you alive. but my bad soul will be, because at that moment I have made a bad decision. So my bad soul, I've given into that. The funny thing is, yeah, when you live in a spiritual sense, yeah, you have a greater understanding of even the smallest thing, including, yeah, how to make your partner happy. Because get this, you see, when you find your soul partner, when you find your soul's partner, yeah, this is what people do not understand. Let me tell you something, yeah. Most people end up cheating after being accused too many times of cheating. But you know why? That's because, get this, when you're with the wrong person, your soul doesn't trust that person, so there's always arguments between you. And because your souls don't agree with each other, your souls do not reason with each other. But let me tell you something, yeah? When you're with the right person and your soul knows that that person is doing you good and not bad, yeah? Your soul will make sure you don't argue with that person, because they're always in agreement with each other up there. So therefore, and get this, you see, when you two have sex, yeah, your souls literally merge, because they have to merge in order to help, yeah? Because get this, sex was not for having fun, sex was for reprocreation. Yeah, sex was meant to be fun and to give you life, everlasting life. So get this, as two right souls meet, yeah, and at the same time coupled with two right bodies. So first the two right bodies meet, making the two right souls meet, yeah, and in this case it becomes entokwa. It becomes a fight. Why? But not a fight as in the English alphabetic sense, but the phonetic Akan alphabetic sense. Why? Because you didn't throw just like that, because you're about to throw sperm out, but you're about to throw it in the right place, yeah, where it's not just for the flesh, but for the body, mind, and soul. You're about to become a healer. Both of you will heal each other, and life will come afterwards. People want to kiss a soul, but they're not in touch with their souls. How do you kiss a soul when you don't know your soul? For the physical body cannot kiss the soul. So if you want to kiss a soul, get in touch with your soul, and your soul will kiss the right soul and help you to kiss the right body. Let me tell you something. We will find ourselves automatically living longer if we find ourselves with the right partners, because get this, we will enjoy life more. Yeah? Some people wake up in the morning wishing they'd been taken by death, because the minute they woke up, she was standing on top of him. Wow, you wasteless cunt. You understand what I'm saying? And the stress will kill you faster. But get this, if we were with our soul partners, as well as our physical partners in one, I'm telling you, yeah, automatically we'll live longer. And like I said, you cannot even do this if you do not combine it with natural food, clean water, clean air, clean earth, and clean sun. You see, the reason why I say clean sun is because in England they use lights, yeah, but these lights do not give you the properties, yeah, so they're just burning you, just cooking you, or they're just cooking your food. But the sun actually has vitamins for you, growth vitamins. So if you use the sun lunch to tan, it hasn't added any growth particles to your inside, to your laminin structure. Listen, this spiritual thing, yeah, is more scientific than they would like you to believe. Let me tell you something, yeah. If you're not spiritual, you can't even be a scientist. It means you see your doctors, yeah, they're killers.
there. I could die hanging on the words you say, and I've been known to give my all, sitting back, looking at every mess that I made. So don't call me baby, unless you mean it. And don't tell me to hate me if you don't believe it. And let me know the truth before I start writing to you. Before I start writing to you. Before I start writing to you.
Yeah, man. It's mad. Yeah, to kiss a soul, one has to literally reach the depth. Listen, whether you believe in the Bible or not, yeah, listen to this. He said, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. Listen carefully to that, you know. It means you have to love yourself first. Although in the sentence, you come last and thy neighbor comes first, it's saying, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. So it's a tricky one, yeah? Because it's saying, love yourself, yeah? So you can love your neighbor as you love yourself. But then get this, it means if you don't know what love is for yourself, then you can't give your neighbor love. Therefore, you can't. So someone, yeah, listen, someone is cutting up every day, yeah? Someone's cutting up every day, cutting up their skin every day. They know it's not good for them, yeah? And they would not, listen, they would not do that to their neighbor. So they cut themselves, they hate themselves. But then when they see their neighbor, oh neighbor, are you alright? Oh neighbor, are you fine? Oh neighbor, can I help you? And then when that person passes away, the neighbor say, oh, that person was so good. He loved the whole community. But we didn't know that he used to cut himself. Oh, we didn't know she used to cut herself. But she was very helpful. She was loving you, but not loving herself. She didn't know what love was. He didn't know what love was. She was just going by what she was pretending. You see me, if I cut myself and I think it's good for me, I'll cut all my lovers. I'll cut them. But I know it's not good for me, so I'll never do it. But you see me, I like going to the beach because I know it's good for me. Yeah? If I love you, you have to go to the beach with me. You have to. You see me, I think natural food is good. And I'm going to eat natural food. So when I come around you, yeah, I'm not going to pick, yeah, natural food, yeah, for myself. Yeah? Like when people come to my house, I give them water and they go, oh, you ain't got Coca-Cola. And I say, I don't drink Coke. And some of them go, oh, but you might as well buy some for the guests. No. I know it's not good for me. I know it's bad for me. And I love myself and I'm trying to love you like I love me. So you're drinking water, mate. Get with it. You're drinking water. Otherwise, get out.
I'm not like my mom. 'Cause she just smiled and I'm complaining in a song. But it helps. So before I say someone else, got to save myself. Life can get you down, so I just know the way it feels. But drowned with a drink and out-of-date prescription pills. And all the ones that love me, they just left me on the shelf. And farewell. So before I say someone else, got to save myself. And before I blame someone else, got to save myself. And before I love someone else, got to love myself.
You see Ralph, yeah? The guy that I told you passed away. It was only, listen, the funny thing, yeah? It was only yesterday, yeah? I made a challenge, yeah? And then I mentioned his name in the challenge about a preacher that's saying he is resurrecting lives. And I said, my loved one has passed away, yeah? Resurrect him for me. I still haven't received a reply, and his parents came today. But listen, yeah? You see, in this life, yeah? It's mad, isn't it? Let me tell you something. You see, Ralph, he had 6 girlfriends. Yeah? They all loved them. Valentine's Day was going to be a mad one for him. This is how we die early. Stress. Valentine's Day was going to be a day where he probably would have made a mistake and got hit by a car. Yeah? Because we went to his workplace and, one said, oh, on Valentine's Day we planned on going here. But then I already met another one who also says that on Valentine's Day they had plans for the whole day. And I'm sure if I meet all 6, they were all expecting something. But get this. This is you see my friend Ralph. His case is a perfect case, yeah, of someone not in touch with their soul. Watch. There's a girl, yeah. Out of these 6 girls, yeah, there's one, yeah, and she's the only one that says I wasn't his girlfriend, yeah, and she smiles when she says that because she doesn't want to add the fact that we were just fucking, yeah. She doesn't want to add that. But get this. That's only because that's what he wanted. But this girl really wanted him. Listen. This girl, although she knows, yeah, that they weren't together, yeah, because she was praying. Because she was praying, something will come out of it. Yeah. Listen, she's been there all the time. She comes there. The other 5, they don't even bother. But those are the ones that were stopping him from committing to this one. Her name is Effie. Very beautiful. You can tell, yeah. Listen, she's got 7 siblings, yeah. She's got 7 siblings. And get this, yeah. When you see this girl, she's not short, she's tall, yeah. Not too tall, but just the right height, yeah. Listen, put it this way, you can use a woman's girth and a woman's height and weight and everything, and plus her family history to decide that she is about to bless you. This girl will give you 50 kids if you ask for it. I'm telling you, she's got that body. She's got a weight, the ass, firm. You get me? I so wish, yeah, that Ralph had saved himself by just impregnating this girl. That's how you save yourself from dying out forever. That's how, yeah, get this. That's how you give yourself another chance, yeah, of being forgiven. Because get this, you see your kids. The idea is, yeah, that even if you've sinned, yeah, even if you've sinned and even if you believe that you can go to hell, the idea is, yeah, you left something behind. Your kids, you left yourself behind. And if yourself, yeah, can do different from what you did, yeah, and beg for you to be forgiven. Because had it not been for you leaving yourself behind, you can redeem yourself. Leave something behind. And when you're leaving your kids behind, yeah, leave them with good words. Leave them with something. Even if you've wronged in this life, yeah. Listen, there's knowledge to tell your kids how you wronged. So they know how to avoid it.
Today is Sunday, the 6th of January. It's Kwesiada, meaning it's Kwesi's day. Kwesi and Akosia's day. I want to talk to you on Sunday because get this. You see, Sunday is the first day of the Hebrew calendar week. Akosia, you have alighted. I want to talk to you about sacrifices. I just want to talk to you about life in general. I want to talk to you about love, what it means to love. People think we're too young, that we haven't lived long enough to give advice on love. People think we're too young, we haven't experienced enough to give, advice about life. People always say, listen, just listen. You young kids don't listen no more. People always say, oh, listen, you young kids talk when adults talk. People say, oh, listen, you kids, you don't respect no more. As the adults are advising you, you're not listening. But look at it this way, yeah. Kids are struggling. There was a point, yeah, where kids used to leave everything to their parents. When our trainers wore out, we expected our parents to buy us new ones because our parents knew their responsibilities. When our clothes tore, our parents either fixed them or bought us new ones. But they knew their responsibilities. Today, you see, when kids are 16 years old, yeah, their parents are already struggling. Their parents are already struggling. So what happens? The kid hits the road. It's perfect. Because get this, private prisons love it. No guidance. Lost sheep. Cash cow. It's mad. It's like we're all sat there, yeah, watching our kids, watching life being traded openly in front of us. You understand what I'm saying? Get this, yeah. When we read the history books, we see black people put on podiums and sold like cattle. The funny thing is, yeah, we're still in the same age, but people do not recognize it no more. Because get this, yeah, you are being sold without your knowledge now. You are being traded without your knowledge. You are being enslaved without your knowledge. Because they had to move away from physical slavery and hit mental slavery. And the problem with mental slavery, yeah, people think the word is mental slavery. It's not mental slavery. It's actually thinking slavery, meaning only those who can think their way out of it can be freed from it. Only those who can connect to life can be freed from it. Because get this, the whole point of it is to detach you from life. The whole point of the system is to make you a victim, is to turn into a cash cow. It's mad. Because you see, this love game, yeah, let me tell you something, yeah. It wasn't just meant to be your mom loving you, your dad loving you, your sister loving you, your girlfriend, your wife, or, you know, anyone that was related to you loving you, or your kids loving you. It was meant to be your society loving you, and you loving your society back. Your country loving you, you loving your country back. Your world loving you, and you loving your world back. Your universe loving you, and you loving your universe back. That's how it was meant to be. You give to receive, you give to receive, you give to receive. People do not get it. Listen, love is very simple. Love is mathematical. Let me give you, yeah, a calculation of love, yeah. Watch this, yeah. A farmer, yeah, treated a piece of land, treated it very good. He loved the land. Why? Because in Hebrew T993, they say odo. And then he took just one seed, and he put it into that treated soil. And that one seed and that one soil, 1 plus 1, yeah, gave him a whole stalk of corn with 3, yeah, corn cobs on it. And on each cob, there's at least 150 corn kernels on there. Yeah, this is what you call productive sex. This is what you call productive love. This is what you call odo. Love. What is love, man? If you ask a priest, he will say love is you coming to church. Because why? He gets paid when you come to church. So of course, in his eyes, you coming to church will be part of love. If you ask the doctor what is love, he will say, oh, love is, you know, everything combined. You know, love is family. Love is this, love is that, love is this, love is that. Do you know why the doctor puts it that way? Because get this, he needs you to have a headache. He needs you to have a headache. Because that's the only way he can sell his pumping bullshit to you. If you go to the priest in the confession box and tell him about love, he will tell you, son, don't worry. God has heard you. Go and light a candle over there and ask for forgiveness. When you get to the candle, you notice there's a money box there. So go and light a candle was never free in the first place. Now, one time, man, I said, yeah, you see psychiatrists, yeah, they were meant to have the best job ever. I'm telling you, psychiatrists were meant to have the best job ever. Get this, yeah, their job was simple. You go to them, yeah, you let go. You let go of everything, yeah, and you're honest. Their job is not to put you in prison. Their job, yeah, is to teach you the difference between right and wrong. But the only way they can give you a good reflection of right and wrong is if you tell them all your wrongs. The problem is, you are afraid to tell them all your wrongs because you don't trust them. But the problem is, you see, their job, Their job was never meant to catch you. Their job was meant to stop you, yeah? But not stop you by force, stop you by your own mind. So get this, you could have someone who's killed 2 people on the border of becoming a serial killer. A serial killer. But a good psychiatrist will get him to release it all. Even find out that he's killed 2 people, but his or her job is not to report it. His or her job, yeah, is to steer him away from it. But get this, make that person clearly aware that that crime is open. And he, yeah, or she, is still being looked for. And it's perhaps in their best interest to go in and, you know, get themselves up. But other than that, that's the only tricky part that should be involved in their job. But let's say someone comes to them and the person tells them, yo, I'm heartbroken, this, that. They listen, that person should never see a pill because it's heartbreak. Heartbreak arrives by words of mouth. Heartbreaks arrive by actions of, acts of humans. Heartbreak doesn't arrive because you took some medication. It arrives because something was done to you. So get this, to heal you from heartbreak, yeah, something else has to be done to you. Something opposite. If you were told you were not worthy, yeah, then in your psychiatry sessions, you should be told you are worthy. If you were told, yeah, you are a regret, then in your psychiatrist lessons, they should say you are not a regret. There's no pills involved. I'm telling you.
Let me tell you, yeah, how you may be able to tell if your soul has met a soul. But get this, it doesn't necessarily mean your soul has met a lover. This is the mistake people make. Listen, human beings, yeah, when we find ourselves talking to each other, when we find ourselves moving with each other, when we find ourselves communicating with each other, it means, yeah, our souls also have to be communicating with each other. So we have to connect on all levels in order to make our friendship beneficial to the both of us.
I miss you.
Bear me.
I miss you too. I want you. I want you too. I need you. I need you
Yeah,
too.
we have to both. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So get this, yeah.
I could do.
You know those days, yeah, you're walking and you walk past a girl or a boy. Yeah, so it depends who you are. If you're a boy, you walk past a girl. If you're a girl, you walk past a boy. But watch this, you're walking opposite directions, yeah? And there's that moment you lock eyes, yeah? But in your head, you're like, oh God, yeah? And then you don't know each other, so why are you shy of each other? You get me? Something very profound, yeah?
And get this.
Because there are many girls and many boys walking by you and past you, but you're not reacting like that to any of them.
I want you.
But then you go past each other, yeah? So you've locked eyes, but then you walk past each other, and then get this, something told you to turn around.
Melt me.
You turn around,
And then one
and
day,
you realize he has turned around too. Or you turn around, you realize she has turned around too. I'm telling you, you see in that moment, you see the distance between you.
find yourself
In the
lost.
middle of that distance, it stood your two souls. Now, what they're doing, I can't tell you. Yeah, because get this, they could be passionately kissing. Yeah, because you two are soulmates, as lovers. So they're doing it so you two can get the body together as well. They're giving you a clue. That's why the impact hits you like, wow, let me look back.
Boom.
But get this, that's what they could be doing.
But get this.
Or they could be hugging as friends.
I found it to be
That
one of the
person is
strongest
meant to be
feelings
your
ever.
friend.
You see
It's
me,
meant
yeah?
to be your
The
friend.
funny thing, I've never dumped a girl.
Listen, everything you need is
I've
here.
never dumped a girl.
Friends, enemies,
Yeah, I've
everything.
always got.
You're gonna walk past a stranger you've never
But
seen
get
before
this,
and go, oh my God.
Sometimes, yeah. It's
And then
arranged.
hindsight, one day you're gonna come across that stranger and you're gonna
Get this,
everything you felt the first time you walked by them, yeah,
I never
comes
like,
true. They're evil.
I can tell you every
You see,
reason why. I
because
love missing
because
a
we're
girl.
using our eyesight to determine what we need,
Explain it.
yeah,
But there's a
we've
reason
ignored
why
what
I
our
love
soul
her.
wants. Because you see your soul,
Be
yeah,
a single
it
ring.
knows the person's heart,
Nah, I give you full
and it
stop.
actually
I
knows
call size 9,
who
yeah.
it should gravitate
She's
to.
size 9, yeah. She's not a very good cheat. Yeah, she's not a very good cheat. Yeah, you catch her all the time. But get this, yeah. When I met size 9, yeah, I was already with another girl, horse thief. Yeah, a symbol glass. So I was already with a girl, and then I met size 9. So she's cheating on me, thinking she's cheating on me. But she was the one that I was cheating on someone else with. So I couldn't really complain when I catch her, because I'll be catching myself if I catch her. So I just left it at that, and we kept going. Yeah. And what was funny about it was this, yeah. I'll phone a symbol glass, yeah, hosties, and I'll ask her what she's up to, yeah. And she may tell me she's free, and if she's free, and anyway, a symbol glass, yeah, I can go around to her house, so it doesn't matter, yeah. But size 9, yeah, she lived in a hostel, so it was a bit tricky, yeah. So size 9 would tell me she's over dad. Yeah. And I'll be like, okay, good. Because I know a symbol glass is free. I'll go and jam over symbol glass. Yeah. When size 9 finishes with her other man, yeah, she would then miss me. Yeah, she would then miss me. But by then, yeah, I'm done with a symbol glass. Or I could spare a few hours. So I'll go and jam for a bit. Yeah. Listen, I was mad. I love that. I love size 9, yeah, because get this, yeah, we had an understanding. I was never gonna complain. A symbol glass. You know the reason why I started cheating on her? I kept catching her, yeah. Get this, yeah. She used to have an ex, yeah. Well, her ex. Yeah, before I came along. Yeah. He found himself in a bit of a, you know in this life, yeah, let me listen to this, yeah. Her ex found himself in a bit of a sticky situation, well, in quite a large situation. Yeah. And then get this, yeah. He found himself, lost in it. As most of us do. And then obviously I didn't know none of this. And then I just met a girl, innit? And this time now, get this, I like a girl already, yeah? This time now, there's a girl called Keely, yeah? And I'm in love with Keely, yeah? but Keely passes away. She's in my class. So is Essembo Glass. Yeah. So Keely passes away, yeah, and I'm stuck with Essembo Glass, innit? Who, get this? Strikingly, she doesn't look like Keely, but she had Keely features. So she has natural hair, long, like Keely, but Keely's prettier, and Keely's more sophisticated, yeah. But I'm sat in the corner, you know, my future's gone, innit? Yeah, and everything's reminding me of her, so there's Essembo Glass. She's got long hair. She's fair. Essembo Glass is fair. Keely was fair. You know what? One day, I'll put a picture of Essembo Glass and Keely next to each other. You won't say they look alike, but you will say they have similar features. Yeah, so she moved on. Yeah, get this now, yeah. I'm with this girl and I'm falling in love with this girl, you know. Yeah, because get this, she reminds me of Keely. That's why I'm loving her. And get this, I'm happy with her anyway. But she reminds me of Keely as well. And Keely went not long. I'm a bit down, but I'm not telling many people this. So get this, we're together anyway, we're happy. Yeah, but then one day, yeah, I know I'm in the bedroom, innit? Yeah, and I decided to just lift a few things. I find letters and letters and letters from Joe Bird. And when I read them, yeah, even though they were all letters from Joe Bird, they sounded as if letters that have been responded back to. You feel me? And the response sounded like, you know, like, I'm waiting, innit? You feel me? So when I read this, yeah, I said to myself, alright, boom. So that's when I went and found size 9. That's when I started looking elsewhere, you get me? Because I'm thinking rare. That's how it is. But you see me, I won't leave. Because I don't like sleeping just anywhere, innit? Yeah, I can't just sleep with any girl just like that. Yeah? So I'm thinking I've already got this one. If she wanted it to be over, she'd have broken up with me. She hasn't broken up with me, has she? So let me carry on. So that's how I think. So I will keep going, yeah, until you dump me. But get this, when you dump me, we remain friends because I don't make an issue out of it. You feel me? So eventually, yeah, when Essembo Glass broke up with me, yeah, as normal, we stayed friends. Just like all of them. Reason being, yeah, you see me, I like to treat people the way they treat me. Listen, when we get together, I guarantee you I'm not cheating on you. I guarantee you. But let me catch one whiff. Let me catch one whiff. Let me catch one whiff. Listen, we can be together 7 years, and I'll cheat on you every single day of those 7 years. Yeah, and you will never find out. But I've never done that. But I'm saying I could. Yeah, I could. I don't like being two-faced. It's not conducive for the mind. Because get this, when you're two-faced, people literally think you change face. You don't change face, you change mind. So literally you're putting on a different mindset. It's a mentality state. To be two-faced, yeah, is to change your whole mindset, your mentality state. Is to think deep. It's not me, but I'm very good at it. I don't hate humans, I love humans. So, and I respect you for, you see me, I respect my body and I respect your body. So if you choose to do something and you've hidden it from me, I just pretend I don't know. I'll just keep respecting myself. Noun. The condition that distinguishes animals and plants from organic matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change, preceding death. Let me repeat that again for you. Life. Noun. 1. The condition that distinguishes animals and plants from organic matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change preceding death. In quotes, the origins of life. Synonyms: existence, being, living, animation, entity, creation, survival, viability. S. Person, human being, individual, mortal soul, creature. Have you ever challenged the dictionary definition?
As long as you want me to.
Let's go back to this here. 1. The condition that distinguishes animals and plants from organic matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change preceding death. Let me tell you what life is. You've just heard what the dictionary says life is. I say this is what life is. You're 20% earth. You're 80% water. Side by side. Air is an absolute. The sun for photosynthesis, for growth. As you heard in there, the capacity for growth. So the sun is for growth. So let me start again. 20% earth. Earth is the beaker within which 80% water is held. Between that flows the air and the sun for growth. When you go to the beach, you see it best. You see that you were stood on top of yourself, side by side, as in you. The water is next to the sea. Sorry, the water is next to the earth. 20% earth, 80% water. As in you, when you breathe in, the air flows in the channels. The same on earth, the air flows everywhere. And as the sun hits the earth and gives it photosynthesis for the animals to grow and for the trees to grow, so it does for you too. These 4 things come to a tip to form the pyramid of life, which is what my ancestors were representing in Egypt. 4 sides of a pyramid come into a tip to create life. You see the human, you see how you look. That's it. You are the human pyramid of life. You see the cow, you see how it looks. That's the cow pyramid of life. You see the cat, you see how the cat looks. That's the cat's pyramid of life. You see the dog, you see how the dog looks. That's the dog pyramid of life. You see what I mean? Alright. So these 4 things, that's life. And let me tell you something, yeah? Nothing else is life. Do you know why? Anything else, you have to connect these 4 things. So you have to have life in order to love. You have to have life in order to recognize family. You have to have life in order to recognize anything. If there's no life in you, can't have nothing. So you see, life is separate from everything else. Life is four things combined into one that's separate for itself. If earth is not combined with water and air flowing between it and the sun hitting it, earth won't have life. If the human being is not water combined with earth, with air in between it, with the sun giving it photosynthesis, the human being won't be life. You see, once you have life, now you can love, now you can chat bullshit, now you can chat crap, now you can be whoever you want. Show I used to watch it. Question Time. Question Time. She was on Question Time. And see the question she put up. You know what time it is. You knew what time it is. Concise. That's what I'm saying. She Lily Rose. I love this girl. For the one reason. The one reason why I loved her the most is why she left me. Get this, every time she moans with me, she moans at me, I laugh. I laugh. And my laughter annoys her, because she thinks I'm laughing at her. But I was laughing at the fact that she's giving me what I needed to love her. She's giving me exactly what it is that I loved about her. The fact that she even took her time to be bothered with me, to be bothered about caring that I cared about what she thought. And that, to me, was sexy, because get this, Lily will argue with me, but we will always end up, like, fine, I'll just grab her lip, and we start kissing, and she'll shut up. But I'll let her go for a while. One day, Lily was stood on top of me, and she went, "You're taking a piss." And I went, "Why?" And she went, "Whenever I'm telling you something, you're always laughing. You think I'm funny." And this, no, I don't think you're funny. I love you for who you are. And she walked out. And she went and told everyone I'm a dickhead. She told them I'm a dickhead for loving her. I swear that. It was mad. I had a girl, and she was going to dump me, and we're in the car, and I'm sad. I know know I'm getting dumped. Yeah, do you know why? I haven't seen this girl for time. Yeah, communication has cut. Yeah, but we haven't, there hasn't been.
Alright, Eric is here, so we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna do some work. Talk to you guys in a minute. Bye.
So this time now I'm in the car. I'm like, yeah.
1:13.